Sometimes in my life, I wonder if people realize that they're not God. And when I say that, I'm going to say it like this. When you call somebody names, or you dislike somebody because of their appearance or whatever they identify as, you are judging. If you was to happen to call an African American a racist name, you are judging. If you was to call the LGBTQ plus names, just like some of y'all do me, you're judging. Because the last time I recall, God was not taking applications for his position. So why are you trying to be God? You're not God. And it costs nothing at all to call an African American person or by their actual name. It costs nothing to call a trans person he, she, or her, whatever pronouns they like, because you know what? Birds are free. The Bible talks about love, compassion, and understanding. And in the Bible, the word love is mentioned 22 times. The word compassion is mentioned 40 something times. Okay? Maybe God's trying to tell you something. So when you sit there and go onto somebody's website or somebody's page and go to a video and call them names or try to make fun of them, don't you know you're judging? Don't you know? You are not God. And you will be responsible for the hate you put out. You will be held accountable. You will be held accountable by the amount of hate you put out into this world. If you don't like something the Bible speaks upon, mind your own business. If you don't like something, the Bible talks about judging and all these things. Maybe you need to refer to the Bible, because since you want to use the Bible to send everybody else to hell but yourself. And I know some of you are going to throw out Leviticus, but maybe you need to read the whole chapter, because everybody has an abomination. Whether it's eating pork or catfish or shrimp, any bottom dweller, such as lobster, shrimp, crabs, crawfish, overeating, wearing cotton and denim, wearing polyester and denim, we all live with an abomination. So at what point are you going to allow God to be the judge? It clearly states that. It clearly states that God is the judge. It did not ever in that Bible one bit state that man has the ability or will ever have the ability to judge another human being. It did, however, state that you should love thy brother. It did not state that you should love your brother as long as they're like you. You understand? Because God only loves. That's all he does. He only loves. And he wants you to live your life the best way you can. It is not my job to be God. So why do you think it's yours? It's not. There's only one God. And like I said, the last time I checked, he wasn't retiring and looking for another person to fill his position. He wasn't taking applications to give you a job in the judging department, okay? So when you go to somebody else's video and leave negative comments or try to be funny, don't you know God sees you? And don't you know he's writing it down in his book? And you will be reminded of that one day. Think about it. See, when I started my TikTok adventure, the one thing I always wanted to ensure is that everybody was encouraged, they loved, compassion and understanding was installed for everybody. No matter if they was gay, straight, trans, black, white, purple, green, yellow, alien, cat, dog, whatever. That's all we're supposed to be. Love, compassion, and understanding. And at what point are you practicing that if all you do is create hate or do cute, funny, he messages on people's videos? At what point is that of God? And I can guarantee these people that are leaving these negative comments are the same people sitting in the pew on Sunday morning, but sitting at the casino on Saturday night or at a titty bar on Saturday night. Are they real Christians? No. And that's not being judging. That's just the common truth. Because of the fact, you can always tell a tree by the fruit it bears. That's the truth. And when all you have to do is hate and put negative name calling and saying all kinds of things on people's videos, you are not God. Stop pretending you are. And let me tell you, if you are male, it takes somebody with less than 2 inches to call somebody else a name that might be different from you. And that's the truth. The seriousness of it is that you're insecure with your own manhood, that you can't simply leave people alone. See, our job on earth is just to do the best we can. But God has installed love, compassion, and understanding throughout the Bible, throughout the teaching. That's all he was about. The rest, 98% of the Bible was man-written. Believe it or not, do your research. But at what point do you think you're God? I'm waiting. What point? That's what I thought. You're not. And you need to get your act together and start acting like God did with love, compassion, and understanding, because you are not God. And neither am I. We're all just trying to do the best we can in this world. And we need to act like grown folks and stop acting like 12-year-old kids. You understand? Let God be the judge. You're not God. Love you.